Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is? It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Live on Team GRF TV. I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. Yeah, this should have been done by now. I will admit that. I still want to cover this as a separate entity, separate from that other Tekken 7 news, and we'll get into that. And I got something special I got planned for that, so just be watching for that. Regardless of such, Geese Howard. I'm like, when they announced him back at Evo, I had my initial thoughts, videos up if you want to watch what my initial reaction to that information was. But having a couple of months to sit here, think about it, marinate on it, and really think how a character like Geese Howard can work in Tekken, this is what I came out of it with. Akuma, right? Remember him? Akuma is a very important character in all of fighting games, if you didn't know. And here's the reason why. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite wouldn't exist without Akuma becoming the character that he became, starting from EGM as something that's a lie, as something Capcom turned into the truth, and then the crossover with X-Men versus X-Men Children of the Atom, and everything that came off with it. So, it's really no surprise that when it came time to choose a Street Fighter character to be in Tekken, it was Akuma. And the way that they worked him into the canon, all his relations with Kazumi and Heihachi and all that stuff, doing with the Devil Gene and all that, amazing, amazing stuff. I also appreciate that now that we have a character like Geese Howard in Tekken, it makes me appreciate a character like Akuma more, because looking at Akuma and being able to play Akuma, because I played some Tekken 7, is to appreciate how Street Fighter he is, but how seamlessly he's integrated into how Tekken works. It's amazing, and Harada and the squad did a wonderful job. And it's that type of stuff that gives me the confidence to know they'll take care of one of my other favorite fighting game characters in Geese Howard and make him feel like his King of Fighters self, his Fatal Fury self, but give that Tekken to it, and just like those masher styles to bring us something great. And on top of that, money on the table right now. Future update. Nightmare Geese boss fight. Makes sense. Because again, it's like if you were looking for contrast and compares and stuff like that, if you got Akuma and Shin Akuma, and you reaching into the SNK world, the only character you could really get that could represent the game and keep the everything that he is without having to compromise anything is Geese Howard. And because he has that Nightmare form, that if they don't have a Nightmare Geese boss fight in the future update, it's sacrilege, and it makes no sense, and you aren't fully taking advantage of the history of this character if you don't. So I'm like, with all that being said, and the little stuff I've seen since this video came out, mainly that one of his customizations options is young Geese from Art of Fighting 2 and the King of Fighters Neo Wave. Yes, I didn't see anything that looked like he could be customized to look like his Nightmare Geese self, but I have a feeling that he is going to be a boss fight. I got money on it. Anybody on the internet, if you won't take me on the bet, I got you. I got the money all day. Make it rain. You hear me? That's how confident I am they gonna make this happen. So like I said, with Akuma being what he is in Tekken, it gives me a real hope that if a Tekken cross Street Fighter or some weird combination of the Fighters Mega Mix version of Tekken happens, I can get with everything that it wants to do. Even given what Tekken has done since this video came out, is that I don't know what Tekken wants to do. All I'm finna say is I'm still finna scream because I'm a Kiryu. I really think that Kiryu and Tekken, that could be some nasty gangsters. That's just me. That's what I'm saying. I also said the same thing about him and Goro being in Dengeki Bunko fighting Climax Ignition, but that game is long done, so it is what it is with that. So I really think that with the characters they're hitting with, I really think we ain't done with DLC characters yet. I really think we gonna get some legacy Tekken characters. Streets won't lay Wulong really bad, and I miss my guy, so they might get that in. But I really think Kazama Kiryu is where they want to aim at next. I really think that you do that right around the time Yakuza Kiwami 2 come out. That's what you do. If they really want to get dumb, put Kenshiro on the game. I don't know. I'm just throwing things at the wall. Just the wall. Hitting things at the wall. But yeah, enough talking from me. Gave y'all the history lesson. Told y'all what's up. My hopes and my dreams for what Geese can be in this game. I have been waiting for 4 days to watch this trailer and talk about it with you guys. Well, it's not a trailer, it's gameplay footage. But it's conjecture, folks. You know what? Enough talking for me. I want to see how much love Geese Howard gets. Because again, like I say, Akuma feels like a Street Fighter in Tekken, but feeling like a Tekken character. I want to see what they can do with KOF stuff. This is going to be interesting. Let's begin. What? Oh my God! I'll destroy you all. What? Miguel? Geese need show you. Okay, I'm with you. You know what? Good musical choice. Geese need show you the classic. You know what I'm saying? Geese need. I'm just like, yo, I'm here. Okay, what you got, Geese? I'm like, you ain't done nothing for real, nigga. Just kneeing you in the face. I just want to see what you got. You got some crouching. Okay, a double Reppuken. Oh shit, Pukin. Okay, so Geese has fireballs. Why would he not? You would have thought he'd have had like the wave slashes from like Real Bout, but this fun. Oh, Zayankin. Okay. Oh, God. I'm seeing A forward D. This is crazy. Oh, you almost throw him. I'm like, oh, remix of the remix. Okay. Oh, what? Yo, this is mad ignorant. This is mad ignorant. Sit down. Double Reppuken. Uh-oh. That's the SVC Chaos joint. Oh, what? Is that a chain combo? Niece. We're going to round 3. Great. Okay, so I don't think I didn't notice that the KOF super bar down there. I didn't notice. I just didn't want to say nothing. What? The Shin Reppuken dog? Why? Oh, okay. We've seen things like, we know from the trailer that they showed back at Evo, he has the Rashomon and the Neo Deadly Rave, right? Well, actually, the Deadly Rave, that's his son's move, anyway. I wonder does he have the thunder grab? I'm like, yes, he does. He was just about to do it. I like the voice actor choice. I'm like, cause see, you know, Tekken like to keep it international. And Geese is an American man, so you make him sound like a gangster. I respect that. RESPECK that. Respect that. I'm like, again, look, man, this intro is godlike. I'll destroy you all. This is amazing. This is amazing. I am flabbergasted right now. I'm like, I wonder, does he have the Rising Storm, though? Because that is the only move we haven't seen. We saw he got the Shin Reppuken. I'm like, he got all these. Oh, there it is. Thunder Grab. Oh, yes. Double Reppuken. Man, I'm like, cause see, I'm sitting up here thinking, like, I wish that he was kind of like SVC Chaos Geese, where if you cancel into the Reppuken, it does the slash versions from Real Bout. But this is crazy, though. I'm just like, oh, we got them counters, too? Oh my God, Geese, why you so godlike, family? Why? Why you the best in the world, Geese? Why? This is... I got tears in my eyes right now. This is amazing. What? Wait, hold up. He got the claw into the double Shippuden, dog? That's nightmare Geese shit. Why? Why, Tekken? Why are you doing this to me? Ooh, damn, Miguel. Oh, picked him up. Didn't do nothing with the combo, but picked him up, though. Wow. Oh, my God. Ooh, Miguel got with him, though. I'm like... Oh, okay. We finally hear this round 3 remix. I didn't pay attention to it last time, but yo. He just popped max mode? He just... Geese got max mode in this game, and he can cancel into it? Oh, man. But I do wonder, is that if he only has 3 meters, I wonder if that's just how long his max... Oh! That armor! Miguel wins. Something getting spot? I'm done. Okay, you know what? I don't know what... Well, I do know what to say. Let's not say that I don't know what to say. I am very flabbergasted at what I saw. That is more than what I expected. And the thing was, I came into that expecting nothing. Because I wanted to be clear conscious, clear mind, have no expectations, and just let the footage speak. Like, yeah, it's people who don't really know anything about the game playing it. But I was able to gather enough information to understand they have shown Geese mad love. This is amazing. I'm like, again, because of that other thing that happened, right? You know, because of the other thing that happened in this game, and I don't know a lot about that, is that I need somebody who's played that game who can explain to me, like, how are you from where you came from? See, if I didn't want Kazuma Kiryu in my Tekken before, I do now. That's live. That's amazing. I'm like, this is finna be dumb. Man, Tekken is finna be dumb ignorant in some magical way that makes 0 sense. I'm like, there have been some great crossovers in our time. Believe you me. But Tekken 7, if they really want to go at adding characters for a while, they can really do a lot of great with the character selection. Because again, you got Geese in there. That's promotion for Tekken 7 and the King of Fighters Destiny. Akuma just in there just to show that love between Harada and Ono. Things like that. But you do have to wonder, is Tekken going to be giving back to Street Fighter? I don't really... King of Fighters 14 is done. They have gotten out and said... Oda has gotten out and said, well, King of Fighters 14 is done. I'm like, there's still a lot they can do. But I really think the game where it is right now, I don't think they're going to balance the game anymore. The game, from what I've seen and what I've noticed, is pretty balanced. You got some characters that stand out a little bit more than the others. But to say this about a KOF game is very rare. That is a very, very balanced and playable cast. And I mean by that is that when I watch tournaments and stuff, I see swaths of characters. I just don't see 3 or 4 different characters as past KOF games at like really high level broke down, because that's what you need to compete. That game is fluid enough for the whole cast to shine in a way where people can be more creative with the teams that they select and why they select them. And that's what you want in a good fighting game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Tekken right now, from what I've seen, is that I haven't watched anything lately, but the last time I did, I saw lots of drags. I saw a lot of jacks. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I know the game has changed a little bit since then, and it will continue to change when you add characters like Akuma and add characters who can't be named at this moment, because the game has to sit up here and has to gel with those characters and has to match and keep the game fair. So as long as Harada want to keep adding characters, I really think that Tekken is a game that can continue to evolve and continue to change in those tiers, you know what I'm saying? Because if you believe in those type of things where the strength and power isn't just in 2-3 characters, but you have a more fluid cast that people can play. But when I see Tekken being played, I see, like I said, a lot of drags, a lot of jacks, but you see a lot of jives. You see a lot, I see a whole bunch of Kings, because King is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you see a lot of Lisas and things like that, but those are fun characters in this game, and I can be a man and admit that much. We talked about Street Fighter. I don't know what Season 3 is going to be. With them adding a second V-Trigger and things like that, how that's going to ultimately change that game's fate, if it can even be changed, that's something we'll just have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? We'll just have to wait and see. Marvel Infinite is like, they adding characters. They showed Venom yesterday, and it's like, okay, give up, spoil sport. You know, things like that. It's like Injustice doing this thing. I'm like, I didn't care about Injustice till Friday night. Not saying that Injustice isn't a great game, that I haven't enjoyed. This is reincarnations from Marvel, from DC versus Mortal Kombat to where Injustice is now. But I didn't play much of it. It's cool. But you got my 4 favorite characters in all the fiction in your video game. Guess what? Guess who cares now? Me. You know what I'm saying? Guilty Gear doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you think Rev 2 is the anything, you dead wrong. See, Guilty Gear Xrd ain't finished till I get Bridget. It ain't done. It ain't done. And I know how the real hardcore really feel about Bridget, but Bridget was second place in that character poll, and he ain't in the game yet. Kind of a thing. But I think that is everything major in fighting games right now. I'm like, you got Fighter Z about to drop, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I really think that's going to be the fighting game to take over. Because Dragon Ball Fighter Z is going to be everything I wish Super Dragon Ball Z could have been, with the right people in the right place in the right time with the right mindset. That game still getting played to this day. For a nice long while, when I wrote that article long ago about the status of that game, it's good to see that there is a YouTube channel dedicated to just showing high-level Super Dragon Ball Z gameplay. And I really think Fighter Z, with Arc System Works pushing it, it's going to be the Super Dragon Ball Z that I wish Super Dragon Ball Z could have been. I really think that game is gonna have a head of steam, and it's never gonna stop. And that just is what it is. And I'm glad I got off subject to come talk about what the status of the fighting game is right now, but it is what it is. I'm like, you don't really hear much from like other games. KI Rap, they done what they gonna do with that, and all they gonna do is just keep updating that one player mode. And there's other games out there like Under Night, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's going to at least have one more console game that's going to flow back into the arcade, and that'll be out any day now in America on PS4 and PS3. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's other games that I wish would get updated, the big one being Koihime Enbu, but I really don't think they going to really update the console versions with how different the game is now in its version 2 form in the arcade. So, if they do, they do, and if they don't, whatever. And it is what it is. And given what the future of the fighting game may possibly be, with them saying Soul Calibur 6 is going to be a thing, I don't know. But yo, let me quit talking. I'm going to turn this into a video. I'll be back with that other Tekken news. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back with that other Tekken news and do that. And, Q Ranger be out tomorrow, hopefully. And we'll do what we can. Because that's what we do right here on TNTRF TV, and we always live. Go ahead, get up out of here. You know who I am. I'm the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Just to forget you forgot. And did you forget where you live at? No, we live on Team GRF TV. And don't you ever forget it. And I'd like to thank all of you for joining me for another installment for Triple the Guy Speak On. And with that being said, I'll stand my hands with your bra. Geese.